This is Greg Chumley at the FIRST Robotics Competition in Orlando, Florida, at the University of Central Florida. I'm here with the Dirty Mechanics robotics team. It's the day where we're getting everything set. The competition starts tomorrow. But I'm using this chance to talk with a couple of people I met here. Keanu and Chloe. Keanu used to be a member of Dirty Mechanics and also worked at Canon as an intern. And Canon, of course, is one of our major sponsors. So tell us a little bit about what robotics did for you and where you are now and what that long rocket-shaped thing is that you're holding in your hand.
Robotics, specifically FIRST Robotics and the Dirty Mechanics, my team, was the best experience of my life. I came in wanting to do engineering, wanting to work with cool technology, but having no idea really where to start. FIRST Robotics showed me how to work with motors and sensors, how to use CAD software, how to program, and also how to work on a team, how to lead, and really took me from knowing nothing to being absolutely at a point where I can talk to professional engineers and I have so many now applicable skills. And since graduating from Dirty Mechanics, I have joined Knights Experimental Rocketry, the club that both of us are in here at UCF. We do all sorts of rocketry projects. Here, for instance, I'm holding a small rocket that I used to get my level 1 high power rocketry certification. And what Chloe's holding here is the payload integrated launch log, if you want to speak briefly about that.
Yeah. So Keanu and I are both a part of the subsystem called Experiments of the NASA Student Launch Division of Knights Experimental Rocketry. Knights Experimental Rocketry was founded by AIAA and SETS. So what this is our experimental payload that we will be taking to Huntsville, Alabama for competition. As you can see here, there is a hatch right here and one opened. A camera system with an experimental linear actuator will deploy and will be able to survey the area as if it's a lunar lander.
The system uses computer vision to record images, apply different filters, distortions, things like that. And I learned those skills both from Dirty Mechanics, doing computer vision systems for a robot, and during my internship at Canon, I worked extensively with Raspberry Pi to build a system that worked on a microscope to track detailed surface features. So I learned all sorts of things there, which I'm now applying to this project.
Most of this payload right here is 3D printed. The outer casing is printed with polycarbonate, and inside of the casing, it is made with PETG filament. A lot of the skills that are applied at Canon, such as using materials such as polycarbonate, have been used for this project, because polycarbonate is such a diverse and is also a strong material that we use. Polycarbonate is also able to get radio frequencies, or is able to use radio frequencies very well, so that we can intake commands and also give confirmation to NASA that we got their commands.
So clearly we're learning how to work with radios, how to work with advanced materials, and all this was learned from FIRST Robotics and from my internship at Canon and all the experience we're now getting. We've talked to NASA multiple times, speaking with professionals and learning all these real-world skills, and most importantly, learning how to work as a team. On Dirty Mechanics, I was a co-captain for 2 years. Chloe is currently a project manager for a NASA proposal, and so we're learning how to work as a team in the real world of engineering.
And this club and all the projects that we do are so important to our development in technical ability as well as soft skills such as leadership. And the most important thing that I have learned from doing Knights Experimental Rocketry as well as LaSpace and NASA Proposal Writing Academy is that you are working with so many engineers every single day. And the most important thing is teamwork and communication. And clubs such as Dirty Mechanics as well as Knights Experimental Rocketry and internships help us develop these skills.
Well, thank you guys, and pardon the dad joke, but the sky's the limit for you guys.
Thank you.
I just want to shout out to the people at Canon and our other sponsors. This is what your money does with your donations. It builds the future, it inspires people, it gets them those first steps to get into engineering, and these guys are taking all the way. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you so much.